Hi everyone, welcome back. I hope all are safe. So this is our fourth part of structures and pointers. So we can continue with the last session. But I gave you one assignment in the last session. Is it? Almost everyone submitted. But there is some confusions in some statements. Anyway, we can review that one now. Okay. So let's start the assignment first. Assignment 3. The first question was, consider the given structure definition. Struct, complex, int real, int image, brace close, semicolon. So this is the structure definition given. This is already in the question. And the sub question is, write a C++ statement to create a structure variable. Okay, so what is the question here? Write a C++ statement to create a structure variable. So we want to write only the statement for declaring a variable of structure. So that we already studied how we can declare a structure variable. Three methods we already studied. Through definition or through statement. Is it? Inside the void main we can write a statement there. So the question is like that. The definition is already given there. Only the C++ statement is needed here. So what is the answer? How we can declare a variable? The syntax is data type space variable name semicolon. Is it? So here also we want to write the data type space variable name. So what is the data type here? Complex is the data type. Is it? Yeah. Then the variable name. So see the answer there. Complex space C. I choose the variable name as C. Then semicolon. It is must. So this is the answer. Then the second question. Write a C++ statement to store the value 15 to the structure variable real. To store the value. That is the question, not to input. Some of them wrote the answer as to input statement. See, store the value 50. 15 is already there in the question itself. So we want to store it only. So how we can store? Storing means assign. Assign the value 15 to the real. Okay, so how we can write that? How we can assign? The syntax is for assigning structure variable dot element equal to value. Assign operator is equal to. So use assign operator and assign it. So what is the answer here? See, C is the variable given. So C dot real structure variable dot element, that is C dot real, equal to 15. Clear? This is the first question for 2 marks. Okay. So the next question. Understood? Okay. Now find the errors in the following code fragment and correct it. Here also structure is there. Just read carefully each and every part of that structure definition. All the elements, comma, dot, everything. Okay. Struct. See the spelling there. S is capital. Struct, there is no definition name. Okay, we can write the write the definition without structure name. We can write the variable name. Is it? But here variable name is also not there. So structure name or variable, any one of them is must. So first 2 points we find out. Is it? The first one is S is in capital and structure definition is not there. Same like variable name is also not there in the definition. Now in the element part, int register number, no problem. REGNO, they put semicolon, all letters are in small letters, no problem. Then the next is character name of 20 size, semicolon. Here also There's no errors. Almost all the letters are in small letters, and the statement syntax also correct. Then in the next line, float mark equal to 100 semicolon. In the first video, do you remember that initialization? Initialization is not possible through the element. It is possible only through the declaration time. This is wrong. Element initialization is not possible at the definition time. Okay, we can initialize only through the variable creation time. So these are the wrong statement. Okay, so how we can correct it? See, small letter S for struct, that is the first point. Then initialization only through structure variable, not through elements. And the third point is structure name or variable name is must in the structure definition. Understood? So these are the points we want to remember. Okay, so how we can correct it? See the correct syntax. Struct structure name. We want to write the structure name there. Is it? Then brace open. Int register number, character name of 20 size. Float mark, put semicolon there. Don't put equal to sign. That is wrong. Okay. Then brace close, variable, then semicolon. So variable, if it's not compulsory, variable, if you want to write it, we can write it. Otherwise, it's not a problem. We can put semicolon there. But structure name or variable, one we should write. You can use a structure name or we can write variable. Okay, clear? Yeah. Consider the given definition, structure definition. Here also structure definition is there. Struct complex, int real, int imaginary, then brace close. C1 is the variable they declared. So this is the structure definition for complex one. Then the other one is struct complex, brace open, int real, int imaginary, brace close. C2 is the variable given there. Okay. So the first question for this. Write a C++ statement to input a values in variable C1. Write a C++ statement to input values in variable C1. So how we can input values in C1 variable? Input Cin is the statement. Then for C1, two blocks are there. Is it? Two elements are there. The first one is real and the second one is image. So how we can input that? So that we already studied. Everyone, I think almost everyone wrote the correct answer. Okay. So how we can write Cin, then the redirection simple. C1 dot real, again redirection. C1 dot imaginary. Is it? Yeah. Is the answer. Then the next question is write C++ statement to copy the value of C1 to C2. Copy the value of C1 to C2. Is it possible C1 to C2? Yeah, we can copy it. Is it? But the direct statement is possible or not? Direct statement means direct we can write C2 is equal to C1. Is it possible? Is it possible? No. Why? In the first structure, it is complex. The second structure also, the definition is complex. If the same structure definition, we can copy it directly. But see the spelling. See, in the first structure, complex C is in small letter. And in the second structure, C is in the capital letter. So, in C++, all the letters are in case sensitive. Is it? Yeah. So, here C2 is equal to C1 is not possible. If it is not possible means how we can copy? Yeah, element by element we can copy it. How we can copy? C2 dot real is equal to C1 dot real. C2 dot image is equal to C1 dot image. It is possible. Is it? So how we can write? The answer is C2 dot real is equal to C1 dot real and C2 dot image is equal to C1 dot image. Clear? Okay. Now the next fourth question, write the difference between arrays inside a structure and arrays of structure. Arrays inside a structure means inside the structure definition we can put any element as array. Is it? That is arrays inside a structure. So here one example I put, struct student, character name of 20 size, int roll number, float marks of 5, brace close S1. This is the structure definition of student here. So which all elements are array here? Yeah, name of 20 size, it's an array. Is it? Then marks of 5, it's an array. So this is arrays inside a structure. And arrays of structure means what? Arrays of structure means the structure itself we can make it into an array. That means the structure variable. Structure variable is an array now. It's not a single variable. So here this example, struct student name, roll number, marks of 5 subjects are there, and S1 is the array we declared for that student structure. And not only that, for 10 students details we can store in that. But in the first structure student, only S1, that means one student detail. Here 10 students details. So that is the difference of what? Arrays inside a structure and arrays of structure in this example. Is it? Then how we can reverse each element? We can see how we can refer. See, if it's a first structure, means in arrays inside a structure, where we want to use the index number. See, S1 is the variable there. S1 dot marks is the element there. So marks of which one? 0th. The first subject mark will assign to 0th one. So same like S1 dot marks of 1 for the second subject. Then S1 dot marks of 2, marks of 3, marks of 4. Is it? So this is a way of assigning or inputting or displaying. How we can refer that one? Through the variable. Is it variable name dot element name and index number. So that is arrays inside a structure. And in arrays of structure, how we can refer the elements. See, so the first student marks we want to enter. So how we can enter? S1 of 0. So see the index number of S1, S1 of 0. So the first student's first mark we want to enter, first subject mark. So S1 of 0 dot marks of 0. That means first student, that is in S1 0th position. Is it? Then mark of 0 means that student's first subject mark will assign to which column? That 0th column. Okay. Then S1 of 1 I put. S1 of 1 dot mark of 2. What is the meaning? S1 of 1 means second student. Second student's which mark? It's not mark of 0. It's not mark of 1. It's mark of 2. Mark of 2 means third subject mark. This is the way of referring. Understood? Arrays of structure. Clear? I'll explain once more. Arrays of structure. Arrays of structure means the structure variable itself is an array. Okay. So how we can refer if any arrays inside a structure is also there? How we can refer the elements of each one? So structure variable also an array and one element also an array. So how we can refer that? S1 is the variable here. S1 of 0 means first student, first cell. Is it? So first student, first mark, S1 of 0 dot marks of 0. Then second student. In this example, I put second student, third subject mark. So S1 of 1. That means S1 is the name given. Then in the square bracket 1. That means second student. Second student's third subject mark. 0 is the first subject, 1 is the second subject, and 2 is the third subject mark. So marks of 2. So this is the way of reference for the arrays of structure, and if any element is array inside that structure, so we can refer like this way. Okay, through the variable we can put the index number, and through the element also we can use the index number if that element is an array. Clear? Okay. That program, print employee number, name and salary of 5 employees, and that also if the salary is 50,000 above, then only we want to display the details. That is the question, is it? So here hash include IOStream, then using namespace std, structure definition is there, struct employee, then int employee number, character name of 20 size, float salary, then E is the variable I used for the employee, and 5 is the size I put for 5 employees. Okay, so global declaration. Then int main, program begins. Int I declare a variable for throughout the program. I need this I variable. See out employee details. So we got the message employee details. Then 5 employees details we want to import it. So for loop begins, I is equal to 0, I less than 5, I plus plus. So C in E of I dot employee number, E of I dot name, E of I dot salary. So 5 employees salary will assign to where? In the E variable. Is it? In the E array. Not a variable, it's an array. Okay. So E of 0 means first employee details. E of 1 means second employee details. E of 2 third employee. E of 3 fourth employee, and E of 4 fifth employee. So we assigned every employee's details. Then the question is, we want to display only those who collect the salary above 50,000. So where we will use this criteria, where we can put the criteria of 50,000 above. So see, for loop started. So from the first employee onwards, we want to check is that employee's salary is greater than 50,000 or not. So for loop begins. I is equal to 0, I less than 5, I plus plus. So here itself we want to start if E of I dot salary, E of I dot salary greater than 50,000. What is the meaning of this? E of 0th position, E of 0 dot salary, and only we will get the element of salary, dot salary. Is it greater than 50,000? Okay, if it is greater than 50,000, we want to display that employee details. E of I dot employee number, E of I dot name, E of I dot salary. Okay, then I plus plus for the second employee. Again checking E of I dot. So that means E of 1 dot salary. Is it greater than 50,000? If that second employee's salary also above 50,000, it will display. If it's not above 50,000, it will not display. Then move to the which position? To the updation part, I plus plus. Then the third employee, then the fourth employee, then the fifth employee. Okay, then wherever the employee's salary is above 50,000, we'll get that employee's details. Otherwise, the cout message will not execute. That statement will skip, is it? Then it will move to the I plus plus part, that updation part. Understood? So this is the program for displaying the details of employees whose salary is greater than 50,000. So now we can check. See the output screen. Enter the employee number. So 1 August, 1,20,000 salary. Then employee number 2 Ashok, 45,000. Employee number 3 Vijay, 1,20,000. Employee number 4, Gopal, 50,000. Employee number 5, Arjun, 25,000. So just see who all collect their salary above 50,000 here. 2 members. Is it? One is Akash and the other one is Vijay. See the output? Employee number, name, salary. These are the headings. And employee number 1 and employee number 3 got salary above 50,000. The others have, see, for Ashok 45,000 and for Gopal 50,000. Above 50,000 only we will display. So here Gopal collected only 50,000. Then for Arjun 25,000. So see the answer? Salary. Employee dot salary. Your 5 dot salary greater than 50,000 only displayed here. Understood now? So these are the assignment. So I think you all clear everything. Okay? Yeah. Now next is the main part of this session.